Faithful. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Faithful. What's good? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. That was an incredible win. It should have been much larger if Robbie Gould would have done his job and, kicked those field goals. We would have had a 7-point lead. Would have been 27-2012, but that was a hell of a performance. This is probably going to be next week, the last game. Robert Saleh is going to be our defensive coordinator because he's doing a magnificent job. Kyler Murray didn't really look comfortable in the pocket. Saleh was blitz. He had blitzers coming from all over the sides of the field. Murray was looking right, looking left, in the middle, and the blitzers were just coming all over. K'Wan Williams, he was huge in this game. He was blitzing from the corner. Fred Warner was all over the field. I see you, Kerry Hyder Jr. You still getting sacks. I believe Kerry Hyder Jr. has at least 8.5 sacks on the season. So, defense played incredibly. Akello Witherspoon. Man, Akello Witherspoon. I know he was in the doghouse, but he played pretty well for Sherman. Obviously, he had that huge pick in the end zone, but Akello Witherspoon, great job. And Jason Verrett on the other side did an incredible job. And, the Cardinals, I don't know if they didn't come, prepared to play or they weren't up for the Niners or whatever, but the Niners took it to them, from the beginning of the game. Jeff Wilson Jr. was toting that rock. Jeff Wilson Jr. was running all over the field. I think the Niners had over 200 rushing yards, and that was the reason, obviously a key reason why the Niners won this game. C.J. Beathard played well. When he had time in the pocket, he was able to deliver the ball, and he looked solid. He looked good. 2 touchdown passes, both of them to juice check. Kittle, he came back. He played well. He had that one drop, but other than that, he was playing pretty well. McKinnon fought for yards to get, first downs on third down plays. So it was a entire effort, both sides of the ball, offense, defense, and hats off. Hats off to the 49ers. That's why they play the game. That's why it's any given Sunday, baby. That's why you play the game. It doesn't matter what the records are. Even though I did think that the Cardinals was going to win, but I thought it would be close. So, it wasn't like I thought they would blow us out or anything. But, any given Sunday, obviously this doesn't help our draft position, but clearly the guys on the field, they could care less about draft positions because they love to play the game. Players play, baby. That's what it comes down to. Players play. That's why Kittle was in the game. I know people talking about, oh, why Kittle playing? Oh, ain't nothing to gain from it, because Kittle wants to play. He was cleared by the doctors, and that's why he played. He on the field, baby. And his presence was felt. So, great game. The Cardinals are great competitors. Great division rivals. There is no easy game in the NFL, especially in your own division. So, faithful, let me know what you guys thought of this game. Let a brother know. Y'all know it in them comments. But I'm excited for the next game against them good old Seahawks, another division rival. But this is a great win for the Niners, and hats off to CJ and Jeff Wilson Jr. Clearly, the game ball of the week going to go to Jeff Wilson Jr. for toting that rock. And also, it's gonna be a co award this week for the Offensive Player of the Week. It's gonna be C.J. Beathard and Jeff Wilson. They both played great. They were the main reasons why we won this game. Offensive line played great as well. They were making holes for Jeff Wilson Jr. and incredible performance. Defensive Player of the game. I'm gonna give it to Akello Witherspoon. Akello was in the doghouse. He was playing great that Super Bowl year, and then he got hurt. His confidence was shot. He really hadn't been the same since last year. But Akello Witherspoon, I'm going to give it to him. He had that interception. He played pretty well opposite Jason Verrett. And, Akello Witherspoon, I don't know if he's a free agent this year or what, but, he's making the most out of his opportunity, and that's all we could ask for as fans. So thanks for tuning in to your boy, Jay in the Bay. And I'll see y'all in the next one.